day one of 42 Gear Street. So coming up today, I'm doing a video with Furch guitars, and that was in like one of the smaller studios, I think, but still a proper studio. So that's what's happening so far. See you there. 42 Gear Street 6. Hello, we're at 42 Gear Street here, Steve Cassidy guitar, and we're looking at some
Furch.
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 F-U-R-C-H.
Furch.
Furch.
Furch guitars. I said it correctly, yes?
Yeah, you said it right.
Good stuff. With maker,
Yeah.
builder, designer, Petr Furch.
Hi guys.
And am I right in thinking this is, was it your father's company? Or maybe the first guitars?
Yeah, my father started actually before Velvet Revolution in Czech Republic. We date our company back to 81, when there was actually a huge community about bluegrass and country music and folk music in Czech Republic. It was sort of like a rebellion against the communism regime back then. And problem which this musician had was that there was very difficult access to quality instruments. And so my father said, I will build one for myself. And so he built one, and that's when it sort of like presented to his friends. They asked him to, can you maybe make one for myself as well, and so on. And that's how he somehow get the first unofficial orders. And in the evenings he started to work on guitars, which was illegal back then because in communism regime you cannot really make your own money like that. So he could go to jail actually for it. So that was the beginnings. Yeah.
Wow, there you go. And then you've since sort of implemented some of your own modern aspects of design into the guitars?
I would say that even my father was always approaching it in a very innovative way, let's say, So we are definitely on the same page. But yeah, I think Furch is considered to be more like an innovator in the industry. That's what I see our philosophy is.
Perfect. Well, that's a great segue right there, because this is the Furch Little Jane, and I actually travelled with this guitar. Believe it or not, it's a travel guitar, and it fits in a backpack. I took this from Scotland to Germany. It wasn't this specific model, but it's the same, different woods, but same guitar. And I thought we could have a wee look at putting this one together. Maybe you could put it together, you could assemble it. It's a very cool design. So this is like the ultimate in innovation as far as I'm concerned. If you see where the neck is held in the sound port. Now, when I was putting this together, there wasn't any instructions, and I was a little bit maybe overly cautious and scared that I was going to damage or break something. Oops. But I'm assuming that, Petr, you've did this more than once, yeah?
Yeah. I have some experience, that's for sure.
So this is the tricky part right here, is attaching that latch there to the neck, but you've just made it look so easy. And that's the scary. Okay, it's done. Right. That was easy. Beautiful. So that's the one. May I?
Of course.
Excellent. So my experience with this was, as soon as I assembled it, I tried it for a little bit, and I was just doing like a quick sort of a first impressions vlog, and then I had to leave to take it on the plane. But as soon as I started playing it, I was thinking this is just like a gimmick kind of travel guitar with cool design things. But then when I started playing it, I just wanted to play it longer and longer. I was like, I have to go, but it's so good. It sounds really, really fantastic. At home, I've got like a travel size acoustic guitar and a full size acoustic guitar, and I kind of did a little couple of chord tests with them all. Here we go, D'Angelico. Furch. Full size Dreadnought. And I was surprised how much closer this one sounds to the full size than the travel size.
I think generally like a travel guitars, which if you look at the travel guitars on the market, they are not very often made by a guitar company. It's always like a great idea from like an inventor, but then the guitar construction itself, it's outsourced somewhere else. That makes the Little Jane different to anything else because it's made by people who actually know how to build guitar and who have experience how to build guitar and design guitar. So it's got all the technology which we have, like a CNR truss rod inside of the neck. More importantly, actually, the voicing of the top, where we really individually treat every single top, so we measure its physical properties, adjusting thickness of the top in a various ways and various locations. So the top is really performing great. Therefore, the guitar is performing up to its limits. So yeah, it's probably the reason why you have this kind of experience with our Little Jane.
Yeah, experiencing like really high quality for the first time. Fantastic. That was an E chord, by the way, if anybody's not sure. That's what it sounds like when you play an E. But yeah. Now, it needs a little bit of tweak with the tuning, but generally, it kind of stays in tune. I did something a bit strange when I borrowed this guitar, and I put it into dadgad tuning, and then flew to Germany from Scotland and see if it would maintain the dadgad tuning when I got it out. And it was close. It was close, but it was obviously not built for that sort of tuning.
It was not our goal to make it always in tune, but these construction features like the locking machine heads, then basically the tunneling of these strings in a 0 fret position, and this clip actually, or the lever which is always putting neck in the same position. If it works together right, then you actually have this like a byproduct.
Yes,
that
side
it
effect.
stays in tune. Yeah.
Very cool. Excellent. So, like I said, I've got a little bit of experience with this guitar now, and I really like it. But I wanted to check out some of your full-size guitars as well.
Yeah,
so
let's do this. Let me show you the representative of our entry-level range. It's a Violet Deluxe. So Violet, it's as I said, it's an entry-level of our guitars, but it's still all solid wood construction. It's got this voicing which I mentioned before, so the voicing is applied here as well. The CNR system, which is a special thing about our necks. So it's a new model for this year. A special about Violet Deluxe is that we got a bevel duo, actually, as we call it. So over here on the top and on the back, so it makes you play guitar for longer and longer and longer.
Good.
So that's it.
Excellent.
Give it a try.
Yeah, I want to give it a try. Oh, first thing I'm noticing, that's not in the small one. These fret inlay markers. These are a really nice touch.
I call it linear positioning marks, and it's a nice feature. I like it a lot.
I'm all for this. I'm quite big on visibility of fretboards. Get a nice contrast between the, what is that, ebony fretboard, is it?
That's right, it's African ebony.
African ebony, what's the inlays?
Inlays are mother of pearl.
Mother of pearl, nice, there we go. So yeah, you've got a really good contrast there. And another thing I wanted to ask about is the bridge pins. Are these made of?
These are ebony.
Ebony as well, wow, it's a very cool touch. Right, okay, let's hear what a guitar sounds like with ebony pins. And some things like that. E chord test, of course. It does sound quite rich and full in comparison to the smaller body one, yeah. Very nice. Feels good too. What gauge strings do you?
12.
12, okay. I'm struggling a little bit with the 12s, but that's fine. I usually do all of it.
This actually has 12 as well.
Is it really? Yeah, with the shorter scale. Yeah. Really nice though, yeah. Sounds fantastic.
You want to try?
Yeah, I like this little comfort contrast. Oh yeah, let's try the next one.
Let's try the next one, just so you
see what the differences are between
the two.
Keep
the image in mind of that guitar. I mean the sound image. So this is a representative for our Rainbow series. So this is completely like a other side of the spectrum, because this is our custom line. The Rainbow series is basically, you have all the options. You can actually do, I think it was, last time I checked, 25,000 different guitars, unique guitars out of like our
variations.
Variations in our custom price list. So let's just give it a try.
Okay.
The voicing, which I mentioned before, for a Rainbow series, is done on the back side as well. So it's we are trying to get more sound performance, sound precision out of this kind of range of guitar.
Nice. And just have to mention it again, it's the same inlays as well. I'm absolutely loving these inlays, they're very cool. And on this one you have this extra little piece of binding here as well.
This one has a binding on the neck and headstock, so it comes down with this contrasting line, which is it's a nice small touch.
Yeah, really nice cosmetic touch. I like it. Oh, and what is this bridge made of?
Oh yeah, this is Ziricote. So Ziricote is on the bridge. This fingerboard, headstock overlay, you can notice this as well, and also on the back and sides.
Nice. But like you say, this series is custom option, so you could really have anything.
That's it. That's just one representative of that, like a whole big range where you can customize sound hole, rosette. You can different materials for bridges, fingerboards, headstock, tops, backs, inlay designs, you name it. You know.
Brilliant. And could you put in additional requests that maybe you wouldn't normally offer?
With inlays, yes, because inlays we can really do like an individual design, which you can send us just a picture of something important. We see over here is a mic. You can take me a picture of that mic, and we can put it into the inlays for you.
That's pretty cool.
But if you would be talking about body shape designs, this is something which takes a lot of effort to change and actually design properly, so it fits with all the tensions which are in the guitar and the preloads are right and so on. So this one we don't do on the requests.
Okay, something small like say the nut material or something like that.
Nut material we are using Graphtec, actually exclusively. We don't do bone.
Good, fantastic. I also like to hear.
But the neck thickness, or width, like a standard is 45 millimeter, but we can do 48, 43. This kind of options we have available. Yeah.
Excellent. And Floyd Rose?
Sorry, which one?
You do a Floyd Rose trim?
Yeah, Floyd. You can maybe try to make it yourself. It's flexible enough, but I wouldn't recommend it on the Rainbow series.
There you go. You heard it here first. It's strong enough for a Floyd Rose. No, that's a lie. Put a disclaimer in here somewhere.
I would not.
This is remembering the previous guitar. You can hear a difference. Even from my memory that was like a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
I probably talked too much in between, but yeah, you could still hear the difference. It's so hard to put tone things into words, but for me, I'm really enjoying the sound of this one more than the other one. There's a price difference, isn't there?
Of course, yeah. Because Violet Deluxe, it's about like a 1,300, and this would be. I didn't see the specification of this particular one, but I guess it would be like a 5,000-6,000.
Yeah, it will change depending on what's in it. What choices the buyer makes.
Exactly. Yeah. The material options and everything. It makes a big difference, you know. Just for example, just the binding of the neck. It costs you couple hundreds extra. You can see that this is a high gloss guitar, so the finish is a bit different than on the open pore guitars. This is our resonance enhancing finish. We are using the special formula which is designed to help the guitar resonate actually even better, and so on and so on. So yeah, it's there is a lot of cost in production of this guitar, so naturally it has to look and sound little superior.
Yeah, well, it certainly does. It does the job. Yeah. And then I'm assuming whatever choices someone makes as well is going to affect the sound of the guitar as well, the wood choices and whatnot. So yeah, very cool though. Whoever made these choices on this particular guitar, well done, because it sounds phenomenal. And great job, Furch Guitars. I was not aware of the brand until Gear Street and you guys being here, and now they're most certainly on the radar. So thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time and letting me borrow one and travel with it. Okay, thanks again, Peter. Hugely appreciated. You can have your guitar back.
Thank you very much. Oh.
Okay.
Don't worry, you will have a chance, definitely.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Do you clap at the end or just at the start? This kind of clap. Well done, everyone. Okay, if you made it through all 3 videos, thank you so much. Sorry, and congratulations. This whole thing was such a cool experience for me, getting to share with you the unboxing, first impressions, travel with a guitar, and then actually get to talk to the maker. Not the kind of thing I would normally get to do. So, massive thanks to Henning Pauly for organising and hosting 42 Gear Street, such a cool event. And thanks very much to Furch Guitars for giving me their time and letting me try out their awesome fancy guitars. Speaking of which, I now have Thomann affiliate links in the description. So if you fancy a Furch guitar, or even like a capo and some strings or whatever, if you're considering making a Thomann purchase, please use the link, because it helps the channel, doesn't cost you any more. I've never done it before, so let's see if it's something to do.
This time next year, we'll be millionaires.
Yeah, that's about it. That's the sales bit done. I'm trying. Okay, thanks for watching. Until next time. See you later. Cool.